anyway, I'm gonna do a reading, you guys, because what is up with this? I'm gonna do a reading since I couldn't do it earlier, which worked out because I'm tired of doing these long ass videos. Like, considering like attention spans, I definitely want to do better with making more concise videos. But so um, there's definitely this energy about a waiting game backfiring, okay, on a couple individuals, because it's actually working out in your favor. But of course it is, right? Now, what I mean by of course it is, these are people who took actions like to be some type of asshole, okay, or decided to be an adversary in your life, unprovoked, okay. So the reason why this is a whole shit show for them now is the simple fact that you're aware. You have more awareness than these people. You have more wisdom, okay, than your supposed enemies in this situation, or people whom you cared for who betrayed you for whatever reason, okay. Um, it's so crazy because all these thoughts were organized before I went live. But anyway, so boom. There's something about you aligning with people who were connected to or attached to people who didn't really mean them any well. If anything, it was just some type of parasitic transaction or connection going on between them. And so they betrayed you for these people. Okay, mind you, there's something about you bringing um, something unique to whoever these people's lives are, whoever this person is, something that they weren't experiencing before with the people that they were previously attached to, right? So, fast forward, this person decides to betray you because of some type of peer pressure of the people whom they were originally attached to or whom they wanted to impress, right? For example. Now, here's the thing about that though. This person's life was already in some type of stunted fashion prior to you entering their lives. So the trick or the gag is they needed you to be one of those people who lack awareness and self-awareness or awareness of um, group dynamics, for example, in order for them to get these ego strokes or whatever. These are people who are currently experiencing ego deaths right now because, damn, I don't want to call anybody dumb, but it kind of was. These are people who are deceived by you, of course, being hurt, okay? Feeling some type of way about a betrayal. Like, who's not going to feel hurt about a betrayal? You get what I'm saying? However, being hurt and being stupid is two different things. Having your feelings hurt and being dumb is two different things. You're far from a dumbass, okay? You're not green, you're not naive, okay? If anything, you're ahead of these people, okay? Hey, that's just call spade a spade, you know what I'm saying? So, um, the last video I was talking about people waiting around for you to conform, like quietly waiting for you to conform to some shit, right? Because of some abuse, okay, that they call themselves putting you under. So this is like waiting for you to conform to being a pick me, but you're not a pick me. This is waiting for you to conform to doing some dog ass shit just to get ahead, but that's just not who you are. You don't do that. You rather just work hard for your shit. These are people who was just waiting for you to conform to this narrative, okay, that would make them feel superior somehow or will boost their confidence or boost their ego, and you're just simply not that. So what's happening? The complete opposite. Damn. If anything, first of all, here's the awareness, right? The fact that you had to lie on me, the fact that you had to lie to me, the fact that you had to trick me, the fact that you had to team up with others to come up against me, on God's green earth, what the hell kind of logic will make you feel like you're stronger than me? You're more of a catch than I am. You're divine and I'm not. The fact that you guys had to take those actions, the awareness that you have, collective, is, well, damn, I did right by these people. I did right by this person. They ain't have no reason to do that to me. So the gag is, damn, all the shit, all the projections, all the gossip, all the slander, all the shit that y'all want to manifest and that y'all want me to feel about myself, why the fuck would I feel that where I already live the kind of life where, boom, I do right by people, first of all, too. Not only am I able to long with it when necessary or stand on my own when necessary. I'm hearing Roddy Ricch when he was like, and I said this one time before and I never really quote the lyrics, but he was like, stood 10 toes down in my Balenciagas. He ran out on a nigga that's a shot. Cold-hearted nigga with the blocker. Gotta keep it on me, don't wanna die young. Like, you guys are very vigilant, first of all. Okay? You're not out here putting yourself in situations and dynamics all willy-nilly, playing with your life, playing with your soul. Like, you're not grateful for your life. You're not grateful for your soul. Like, you're not grateful for God. You know what I'm saying? So, if you found yourself in situations, a lot of times it was due to people not telling you the full story or something, or you giving grace, or the fact that you are very courageous, you are very bold, you are very accepting to people wherever they are. Like, you love people where they are. It's kind of the energy of how I know at my church that I grew up in, they had on the wall, come as you are and we will do thee good. Okay? You guys are kind of like that, okay, when it comes to connecting with people. If you genuinely like them, like their personality, like you genuinely enjoy the person, it's like, okay, you will have grace, you know, when it comes to people that they're connected to, people, things that they're into, you know, you're interested in what makes them happy. You get what I'm saying? Is that type of energy. But you could do without those people. These are people who even felt some type of way because you didn't have a curiosity about them. Like, if this was associated to somebody you were directly connected to, friend, lover, family member, whatever, and their friends, you know what I'm saying? You didn't really have a curiosity for them like these people had a curiosity about you. Okay, like there was nothing interesting about them to be talked about, or you didn't really give this jealous or envious energy or response in regards to if the person you were connected to will bring these people up or something like that. You didn't respond in like a hateful, hating, jealous, envious, triggered, threatened manner. Like, for what the fuck them and y'all got to do with me and you get what I'm saying? You know, like, but these are people who responded the complete opposite way. To be exact, maybe there's something far more exciting about you because you are set apart, because you're not a follower, because you are having enlightening conversations, okay? Like, and your conversations have substance, and you're funny, and you're beautiful. Again, let me tell you this too, or handsome, right? These are also people who felt triggered by the fact that you're not just like a dodo head, like you're not just your looks. These are people who wanted you to just be beautiful and dumb, good looking and dumb, good looking and broke, good looking and basic minded like them. And then gonna have the audacity to talk about how you are, put down how you are, but then try to bite it off you and mimic it for themselves and claim it as if it's their true identity when it's not. They were inspired by you. So, again, Queen of Wands, they're waiting for you to conform to certain behaviors that would degrade you and demean you, and it's just not happening. So, what's going on between them? What's going on with them? It's boring over there. It's boring. It's the same old shit. Same old shit it was before you was in these people's lives. Right? Ain't nothing new going on. There was a lot of energy put into a projection to make you believe that they made the right decision and that they were better off and they were better than you. It was a lot of energy invested in wanting you to believe a lie. But what did these people already show you? Your awareness, okay, computes, calculates, and tells you, well, damn, you was already lying. You was already lying about this. Y'all lied about that. Y'all lied on me. You lied about yourself. So more than likely, the projection that you want me to believe so desperately is probably a lie too. Oh, damn. Whoa. I don't even know if I'm going to have... I may not even have to pull cards. Because that's... Boy, this shit crazy as hell, bro. Anyway, so you guys could just, again, embracing more and more of who you've always been, or who you were always meant to develop into, or traits about you that was always there, and you're just constantly developing into this energy, right? And a lot of this does have to do with your relationship with the divine too, and like your faith also expanding and constantly being fortified and being clarified by the divine. You get what I'm saying? So you guys could just be focused on like, or you could find yourself in these thought spaces where it's like you're thinking about what else you want to do, what you want to become, what you want to pursue, like with the experience that you gain, even from your connections or your interactions with people you know and people you don't know, people who want to be known by you so bad. There's that too. They want to be known by you so bad. You don't want to know nobody who's an asshole. Why would you want to know anybody who's a bully for no reason? Why would you want to know anybody who's bothered, threatened, pressed about you when they can just get to know you for real? Okay? Well, people who are misrepresenting the fact that they actually admire you, that they like you, that they're highly interested, very curious, okay? And they allow their insecurities to define that as something that actually shows a weakness within themselves. Damn. Well, when I look at you, ma'am, if you're supposed to be the catch, if this is supposed to be the female or the male I'm supposed to feel intimidated by, why the hell is she so pressed about me to feel like they gotta put me down, talk down on me and my energy, talk about how I dress, talk about what I look like, talk about what I got, what I drive? I don't care enough about this person. I don't care enough about you to do any of that. But the fact that you have to... This makes me think about one time when I was in massage school, and these two girls called themselves teaming up against me to beef with me, right? And both of these girls, I don't discriminate. Okay? I have my moments where I'm more plump as well. You see, I got a whole little tummy here. You know what I'm saying? I don't discriminate. But these were some very big ass women. Anyway, so I started school with locks, right? I ended up cutting my locks off. So everybody knew I had locks. Everybody knew that my locks were longer than what they saw, right? Because I already cut my locks shorter by the time I went to massage school. So when I cut them completely off and I just had a little fro, you feel me, a little curly fro. This is somebody I was supposedly supposed to be cool with, right? And then she switched up on me because she was having problems with some other students who I was cool with. I was neutral as fuck. I was cool with them too, and I actually kind of liked them more than I did her. Anyway, so now she made me an enemy because I won't become an enemy with the people she's now enemies with. The fuck they gotta do with me. Anyway, so we got into it. I noticed with her energy vampire ass, she kept trying to sit near me, like, or come around me, and so I would just move myself, like, what the fuck. Anyway, so boom, there was some words exchanged or whatever, and the way that I do, and I'll tell anybody, you call yourself beefing with me, please don't play yourself and tell lies on me or project lies about me, because I'm gonna tell the truth about you, and I guarantee you that truth, the truth that I tell about you, because oftentimes it be that energy where I peep shit, I know shit, I just ain't say shit because I have a respect. I can respect you. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not no bully. But just know I'm armed accordingly. If you come at me sideways, if you come at me with some bullshit, just know I'm armed with the truth. And that truth gonna hurt your feelings. Cause I'm gonna read your ass. I'm gonna clock your teeth. Anyway, so that's exactly what happened. So because she didn't have anything she could say about me in regards to my character, because that's how I was clocking her. I was like, damn, I can't stand bitches who just fake, who wear a face with anybody, like, just to get in cool with anybody. Like, damn, like, if you don't like the person, you just don't like, damn, you just don't like the person. But because you see some type of benefit, or you see that person got clout or whatever, you want to kiss ass. And I called her out on it because she called herself trying to start some shit with me. And I was like, but you a kiss ass though. Like, what the hell? Like, you can't even be yourself. Be yourself. So she had to resort into insulting physicalities about me. And the first thing she went to was, you bald headed, and your bald headed, your short ass hair, your little hair, short ass hair. Bitch, I got more. Even with my haircut, I still had more hair than this hoe. And bitch, you knew I had locks. Like, what are we talking about? Why would that make me feel? I cut my hair off. I didn't have to. It was a decision to cut it off. My hair was beautiful. I have very healthy hair. If you can't tell, my hair is very healthy. I ain't have to cut it off. Like, what are we talking about? But again, people will do that. When people can't insult your character, people can't insult your soul. They can't insult your identity. They can't insult your intelligence, because you're obviously smart and intelligent. When they can't insult things like that, they resort to insulting physicalities or materials that you have, the car you drive, what you wear, blah 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 blah, your hair, blah 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 blah. Lame ass bitch. Lame ass bitch. That's what that is. Basic ass bitch. Basic ass dude. Basic. And that's their world. Their world is heavily focused upon external things because they're void and they're empty internally. They're doorknobs. And ain't nothing wrong with that, right? You know, we gotta start somewhere. But that's the thing though. Humble yourself. Humble yourself. These are people who just could not humble themselves. Okay? Damn. So here's another thing too. The reminder of, you always seem to align, connect with, bump into people that you end up enjoying, whether that be in dating, friendship, business, whatever. God always just seems to align and connect you with some dope ass vibes, dope ass energy. To be continued. So if anybody gets swindled, switch up, feel inferior, get triggered after being around you for some time, and they want to switch up and play games, you know, power tripping and shit like that, and they want to get you to like cower to them, or they want to switch the dynamics instead of rising up to where you are, rising up to the occasion, God is simply going to align you with somebody else, okay, who's going to be given an opportunity to experience you. And if there is some type of imbalance, you get what I'm saying, they either can choose to be receptive and open up to growing and leveling up with. Listen, with that being said, let's talk about the lessons that we've learned from people that we've humbly blessed with our presence. So personally, I was just thinking, you know what? If a person has a whole bunch of friends, I don't think I want to date with that. I don't think I want to date that person. If there's a guy and he has a whole lot of friends, I don't think I want to date that guy. Now, let me elaborate, right? Ain't nothing wrong with having friends or having a lot of friends. But if I identify or detect that there's some immature activity going on to no avail, there's no accountability going on, there's a whole lot of enabling bullshit going on within the friendship dynamics. And this is how it always happens, right? When you are that sound counsel to that person, they always bring shit that's going on between them and their messy friends, messy family. They always bring it to you or bring you, they come to you for counsel. They come to you for advice. Some of them use it as ego strokes or use it to make themselves look a type of way to you to impress you. Either way, it's inevitable for you to get some type of inklets or trinkets of information about these people. What are we supposed to do with this information? Instead of us playing therapists and sound counsel, for the shit, okay, it's really context to let us know what we're actually dealing with. So again, personally for me moving forward, if there's some type of indication that somebody is just choosing to remain attached to foolishness through people, a person, a place, a thing, okay? And they act like it's just so hard for them to like detach from, or they don't even want to truly acknowledge it, that's a red flag. What is this going to progress into in the future when it comes to me? That's a red flag. I probably shouldn't. Let me stop you here. I probably should not entertain that. Why? Because previous experience have shown me. Okay. And that's just what it is. You guys, Ace of Swords. That's just what it is. So yeah, your awareness ruined their raggedy ass plans. These Three of Pentacles and the Hangman. These people who thought they were going to sacrifice you, put you to rest, okay? Put your confidence to rest. Sit you down, lay you down, play you. I don't give a damn. Like, this could even been something that they've been doing with people. This could even been something that they've hyped up or made it seem like cool, or it's like this weird energy, with this heartbreak energy, like this weird energy of them feeling cool or feeling powerful from being shitty ass people or just being assholes for no fucking reason. I'll tell you one thing, ain't nothing cute about a person forsaking their own better judgment just to impress people who did not spend those 9 months, 8 months, 10 months, whatever, in the womb with them. For people whom God had given you some type of clarity, because God always does. God is giving you some type of clarity about whomever they're trying to get you to turn against or throw under the bus. But you choose those people's judgment over God's judgment. God, who knew you before you entered your mother's womb? This is giving, I don't think this is going to be a healthy friendship for me. I don't think this is going to be a healthy family dynamic for me. I don't think this is going to be, for where I'm going, for how I think, my level of awareness. With that being said, y'all, even with these games of people call themselves like trying to bait you into competing with them, no, you're too aware for that shit. The fact that you even feel like you think you competition, the fact that you think we're competing, the fact that you're so desperately trying to make it seem like we're competing, you're beneath me. You already lost. If you think I'm gonna compete with a female over a dick, you already lost. For my masculines, if you think you're going to compete with a man over a coochie, over a female who can't just make up her mind, like, yeah, I want to be with him. Yeah, I want to be with her. They've already lost. They've already lost. They've already shown who they are. Who gives a fuck about their group antics? Who gives a fuck about them lying to each other for fake confidence? They already do that. They've been doing that before they ran into you, collective. What's the difference? If they was already insecure, and half of these people, they ain't even had no conversation with you, they just saw you. Damn, they saw you. They heard something about you. Fuck them up. That speaks volumes. Oops. That speaks volumes. Grow up. You're weak as fuck. You're the weak one. It don't matter how many times you chant to amongst one another and tell yourself, oh, this bitch is a weak, fuck that bitch, fuck that nigga, hate that nigga, hate that bitch. The fact that you're talking about me and you're still talking about me, and together, all together now, we hate that bitch. We hate that bitch. Hey, we hate that bitch. We hate that. All together now, we hate that nigga. We hate that nigga. Man, I can't stand that nigga. Come on now. I didn't hire y'all to be my background singers. I didn't ask for that. I did not need that. I'm trying to laugh. I didn't ask for that. What is all of this? Like, damn. This is giving like, you think you just going home. Like, you done had a long day. You just going home, you know, to chill. You walk in your house, surprise! Who the fuck is these people? And that's how it be when these goddamn recruited haters, like, just appear out of nowhere. Like, who the fuck is y'all? I was over here focused on my purpose and shit. I was over here just trying to see my dude. I was over here just trying to kick it with my girl. Who the fuck is y'all? Oh. I'll come back later. It's not my type of party. I told you, I don't smoke with cigarettes. Why all these cigarettes in here? Because that's what the fuck they looking like. That's the vibration that they're on. I don't smoke with cigarettes. I don't smoke with cigarettes. Like, what is this? What is that? What is this? But again, though, it's all good. It all works together for the better good, right? At the end of the day, we get to see God be God even more. We get to see how powerful we are even more. Shit, and these people, they let you know not just how powerful you are, but how beautiful you are, how worthy investment you are, how rare you are. To even trigger, you know, these type of reactions that we be triggering in people from just being ourselves and minding our business and staying in our lane. Like, damn. Oh my God. And what's so crazy, it's like, yo, if you really wanted to be associated with my energy so desperately, and this is heavily for people that you don't even fucking know, they're just connected to somebody that you do know. If y'all were so pressed about me in the slightest, all you had to do was be respectable and get to know me. I'm pretty sure that would have worked out a lot better for y'all. But trying to make it seem like I'm the loser, trying to clown me and ha ha ha. You know what's crazy? I had seen a short of, I don't know that guy's name for real. I think his name is Ben or something like that. I don't know if this is when they were at Screamer University or somewhere, but it was something like that. And the girl, him and this girl was like roasting each other. He said something about her hair. He was like, that dry ass curl in the middle of your head or something like that. Y'all know, the edge control and shit. And that's funny. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of funny. But she said to him, She tried to clap back. She said something about his hair or something like that. So he took his shit off, and there wasn't nothing wrong with his hair. And she started fake laughing by herself. Like everybody was just like, and she started fake laughing by herself. This is what it's giving when it comes to whoever this hater is, trying to like make you the laughing stock, or like trying to like ha 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 Simpsons face ass. Like what the hell? But you know what? Unfortunately, this is necessary for people to actually see that what you've been made to believe is cool and popular really isn't. It's really not. I mean, goddamn. Colette tried to tell you. Okay? Like, this is even the energy of, like... We was talking about all this programming shit, right? Especially when it comes to what's deemed as cool, what's deemed as powerful, and people trying to get you to conform to immaturity and have you step out of being mature. You can be somebody who's a lot more mature. You know how some children are just a lot more mature, and they're kids, but they're just mature. They're just like that. You could be that kid, or you could be that person, okay? Even in your shenanigans and you having fun and whatever, like you can still be somebody who's like a lot more mature than the people that you're surrounded by or connected to. It doesn't matter what your age is. And so yeah, like it's like you're not about to fake laugh with nobody. Like if it's not funny, it's not funny. Like, I'm not about to fake laugh like to make a non-funny motherfucker feel comfortable. And there's something significant about like being like a bully, like just being mean. And there's a difference between like roasting somebody and you just coming for somebody because you hating on something about that person and it's kind of obvious. Okay, you're for the people who can spot the obvious. Okay, and it's going to respond authentically, not the people that's going to show up superficial, okay, to be approved by certain motherfuckers. Like, no. And you know what's crazy? That's actually what makes you popular, because you're not about to conform to no fake ass shit just because everybody else is doing it. Everybody on it. You're not about to do that. You're not about to do that. That shit is crazy to me. Boy, it be taking a lot. It be taking a lot for us to just... And you know what? I think it's a time thing. I think it's just something that takes time. Because the disrespect, it's the disrespect. Like, whether that be family, friends, associates, whatever. Like, people... When people have you fucked up, when they compare you to the general public type shit, opposed to acknowledging like this obvious strength and uniqueness that you embody. You get what I'm saying? For example, let's talk about it. So one of the things that's like really, really big in our culture is, oh, if he got money, it made me think about Scarlett in her song. She had said, and damn, I wish she didn't go that route, because damn, I was really fucking with Scarlett when she first came out. But girl, that's the thing, that peer pressure, bruh. You gotta stay true to yourself, man. But in her song, when she was like how she said that shit? This how you get rich fast. You get you a rich dad. No, she said, this how you get rich fast. You get you a big bag, or you get you a rich dad. Something like that. I'm gonna just say this. as somebody who's physically appealing, and considering the work that I do, I'm a licensed massage therapist, for example. Of course, I work with men and women, and I get to work with, well, really both men and women who are well off, but the point that I'm making, I get to work with men who are well off, right? And there's this whole thing in our culture where women are abusing or selling their looks. They're abusing their appearance, and they're kind of selling it to the highest bidder. Okay? Whoever's going to spend the most, like, spend the biggest bag on them and shit like that. So they just willing to sell themselves out. You know, sugar baby, sugar daddy culture, gigolo culture for the guys out there selling that. You know what I'm saying? Sell that shit. Sell that shit. That's what she really should have. She really should have said that in the song, because that's what's really going on. They selling that shit, selling that shit, selling that shit, selling that shit. Go sell that shit, because that's what's really going on. Is that the whole scam of it all? You're selling your ass, you're selling your cooch, you're selling your dwine, you selling your shit. You selling that shit. You know what I'm saying? You selling your throat. Selling that shit. Okay? But I think how it is for somebody like me, the fact that I embrace my authentic self, the fact that I embrace my natural self, and my mind, my head is in the right place. I can tell them something new. I can teach them something. You know what I'm saying? They can say something to me and it's received with maturity. You know, they hear me speak and they hear all this maturity and this wisdom and this knowledge, and it's like, whoa. And then yes, men, right, or people will want to invest in me considering that. But I don't have to sell a dream. I don't have to, you know, I don't have to sell out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we don't have to sell out. But there's people who were thinking that if they attack your livelihood, if they attack your stability, you would eventually conform to selling yourself or selling yourself short. You know what I'm saying? As if God not gonna bless the seeds that you've been sowing with integrity. Like, come on now. As if God hasn't already given you proof of you're doing what I need you to do. I'ma bless that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? So that's what's going on. I guess if you weren't aware, you will fall into these traps and you will fall into these snares, and you will just blindly walk into the grave. Like, this is almost like people wanted you to jump into the grave just so they'll like let up off you, stop attacking your life. Well, eventually we all gotta reap what we sow. All the shit that you doing, conjuring, casting, arranging, organizing in my life, you gonna have to walk through that. Okay? You done seen me go in the fire and come out. Look at it. Time for you to go in the fire. How you gonna come out? Bacon. What that man? What that is? Somebody's ego getting fried with a side of eggs. That's what it smell like. That what it smell like. That what it smell like. That what it smell like. Walking around smelling like burnt rubber and shit. Like, boy, girl, like, no. Anyway, let's pull some cards. You got long-term plans in the reverse. Secret fantasies. Okay. Fearing rejection. Now you got some people fearing rejection from you because trying to play this game of rejection or weaponizing rejection, like this is even like people who listen to others when it came to rejecting you for some type of power dynamics or to gain some type of control or authority over you, but it did not work because you're too aware. Okay, with the Seven of Wands here and the Empress right behind the Seven of Wands. It's giving you looking at the rejection like some kind of attack or attempt to attack you because you saw the intention behind the rejection. This is even giving somebody who didn't really want to reject you, but who rejected you to be like the cool kids, cause the cool kids, they seem like kids. Okay, they didn't expect you to make peace with the situation or to keep making peace with all of these situations, because it's definitely giving like several scenario confirmation. You got making peace with the situation, consistent, consecutive, constant witchcraft out of desperation, and you keep making peace with the situation. This is giving like consecutive arrangements of shit like this to get you to conform to some shit that you're just not, to conform to the opposite or something lesser than what you are, that's triggering these bitches and triggering these niggas. Like, that's what it's giving. That's what it's giving. And if this has something to do with work, okay, if you have like a CEO vibe about you, this is like you working under people, working for people, and them trying to do the same shit, okay, thinking rejecting you or rejecting your propositions or things that you request or whatever, like thinking that if they can play this game with you to try and dominate your energy, they was gonna get you to back down, and you just there like, huh? Okay, making peace with the situation. Like, because with your awareness, you know what these people's intentions are. You know that they're moving from a place of insecurity. You know that they're moving from a place of some type of bruised ego, or them feeling inferior to your professionalism, them feeling challenged like by the fact that you don't lead with your appearance. Okay, you're more than just a pretty face. You're more than just a nice body. You're more than just whatever. And I'm hearing India Ari, she was like, I am not my hair, I am not this skin, I am something that lives within. Like, you really that for real. Like, you really live that. These are people who rely on drama and conflict for marketing, for exposure, for money, for power. They ain't gotta rely on that shit to feel powerful, to feel like they matter. Okay? They can't rely on their character because they've been made to believe that's lame, that's cool, that's the slow game. They're not strong enough, they're not courageous enough for that. They don't have a strong enough faith for that. They don't believe in God. They believe in what these people think and what these people say and what these people's hierarchy. They don't believe in the divine. They don't believe in themselves. These are people who are bothered because they're unable to insert themselves in your life, in your energy, in your mind, in order to sacrifice you. A planned sacrifice, okay, that they could not successfully carry out. That's why we seen the Hangman. Something about Pisces energy could be significant. Libra, Taurus, okay. Or relying on this drama or trying to use drama and conflict to insert themselves in your mind, in your energy, in your life, in your position, in your opportunities, okay? And insert themselves in a way so they can harvest off of you, okay? That was a fail. Because you made peace with the situation. They didn't expect you to be able to reestablish your own peace. okay, and not base your peace on them. Why the hell would you base your peace on people who's intentionally going out of their way to disturb your peace? These are people who can even be jealous by your peace, triggered by your peace, because they don't have peace with themselves. They don't have peace within. This is why they're always relying on drama and conflict. Yep. This is why it's a consistent, consecutive, constant thing. Okay? Out of desperation, look, now they're feeling dumb. Somebody's feeling dumb and stupid. Feeling dumb, stupid. And I tell you this, they damn sure not at peace. You left somebody, or you left with several people feeling dumb and stupid because you made peace with this situation. Why? Again, because of your awareness. You're too aware. You have the ability to know the difference between love and hate. What the hell? If you're a being of love, if you operate out of love, you can tell very clearly if somebody's coming from a space of hate. This even be somebody who's, I ain't hating on them. What I need to hate on them for? They ain't got nothing that I want. Look at her face. Look at her hair. Look at his car. Look at his shoes. Look at his clothes. He ain't got no hoes. He ain't got no ones and twos. Damn, you done turned some people into some rap artists behind the scenes collective. Like, okay, with this gossip. Look at them shoes, what are those? Hoes? Look at them shoes, what are those? He ain't got no hoes. Like, didn't I already turn the station? Like, what is this? I don't even be listening to the radio. Like, Siri. Siri, play Go Away by Whoop. Make all my haters go away. It says you may not be where you want to be, but you are a lot further than those who prey on your downfall, and that's the motherfucking reality. You have the awareness of this. This is why you're not acting, you're not responding, you're not conforming to some type of fake identity that they created of narrative, okay? Claiming that you are. And that's the thing too, man. One thing about it, if you're a light being, whether there's a lot of work invested to make you appear as something you are not. So this is giving somebody trying to make you out to be like dark, evil, sinister, spiteful, vengeful, a drama starter, creating conflict for no fucking reason, hateful, okay? One thing about the truth, okay, with the Ace of Swords that then came out like 2-3 different times. One thing about the truth, baby, even through them lies, what's gonna happen? Your light is going to expose the truth in the situation, the truth about the people involved, okay, what they're claiming, the truth behind their mask, everything, all that is going to be dissected by the fact that your energy is involved somehow by them conjuring you. You vibrate on the frequency of truth, honesty, authenticity, integrity. Damn, like, stop hitting yourself. Stop hurting yourself. Like, Wiz, we see you. We got the curtain. We looking at you. We know that's not you on the screen. It says, when God opens this next door, you're going to understand why the enemy fought you so hard. That's the reality. Okay, it says, I've been getting my shit together, so this could be your energy. Like, there's something about somebody feeling some type of way, or like short-circuiting behind the scenes because you've still been getting your shit together, or through some type of plan and sacrifice that you are aware of. That's the thing. You're aware of what they've been doing. Some of these people done try to send people your way, okay, trying to make you feel uncomfortable where you at, or they want you to be paranoid, looking over your shoulder, uncomfortable, scared, da 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 da. There's something about you just I laugh at the face of danger. Bro, I am not about to pick up these cards. They're gonna have to stay on the floor. And I feel like that's how y'all feel. Like, these people who want to pull you down so bad, you like, they just gonna have to stay on the floor. Y'all heard all them cards? A fake empress who's a narcissist. Why? So most of the cards are like face down. One of the main cards faced up is a fake empress. No, a fake emperor. So a fake empress and a fake emperor. This could be a couple. This could be somebody who call themselves uh wanting to make you feel rejected by choosing somebody else or teaming up with somebody else. But the whole thing fake. You know the whole shit fake. They failed to project their bitterness and now it's increased. These are people who felt bitter by how you are, how the energy that you exude, or the way that you showed up, the way that you react, the way that you didn't react like a stereotype. Somebody wanted you to be a stereotype to continue feeding some type of fake ass ego or some type of fake confidence that these fake ass people helped them build. This is giving a tower that was inevitable. It's giving you as this high priestess energy that came in to let the motherfucker know, hey, the foundation of that tower is kind of rocky. It's kind of shaky. Okay? It's giving a big bad wolf can come and blow this bitch down at any moment. I'm just trying to let you know. You don't see that crack in the wall? I don't think that's something you need to ignore. You should probably look into that. That's what it's giving. Okay? And there's this energy of these people who was a part of this tower, okay, trying to they didn't want you to be able to come. They don't want you to come in the tower. You ain't trying to go in that tower anyway. You can clearly see just one that tower about to fall, bitch. Hell no, I ain't trying to be I'm good. What I say, y'all? What I say? Denial of the truth. You came in telling somebody the truth about some type of toxic dynamic that they were a part of. Okay? Okay. You got hypnotism, trance-like state. There could be something significant about someone from back home, not dating someone. It says do not date anyone from back home. So that could be a message for somebody that's going to watch this. Okay? This could be a part of some type of tower they're trying to get you caught up in. Okay? Or you could just be in that energy, like, because of some type of awareness that you have. Confirmation. You got unhealthy, toxic group dynamics. It's the confirmation for me. There's somebody who's in denial of the truth regarding some type of unhealthy, toxic group dynamic that they was a part of. And then they thought they was going to make you feel jealous, okay, by abandoning you to rock out with their cock out with this toxic, unhealthy group dynamic. And it's giving like the roof is on fire. And they just turn, looking at the roof on fire. Fuck that shit. And then looking crazy when some debris gets stuck in their neck. Like, what is wrong with you? What is going on here? What is happening? Yeah, there's definitely something about people pocket watching you as well. Okay, praying on your downfall. Okay, praying for you to be broke so bad because they're jealous of how you. They're jealous about your awareness, your intuition. Okay, they're jealous about your authority, like your personal authority. Like you don't bend your authority or your will to these people. That's what it's giving. Because our money ain't good money. Look, somebody feel like you be talking that good shit. She talking that good shit. Yep. Our money ain't good money. So this could have been individuals who betrayed you behind some money or something like that. Maybe you gave them some type of enlightenment about it, but with this hypnotism, trance-like state, this could have been somebody who was in this energy or who allowed themselves to be hypnotized by some type of illusions here, connected to a toxic group. Or a fake emperor, a narcissist, somebody who was being narcissistic. You got a whole lot of new money coming in. And again, this is something to do with your awareness. So this guy has something to do with like your manifestations, like how you use your words, your prayers. Okay, it's a whole lot of new money coming in. Okay, somebody feeling dumb as fuck right now. Okay. Whoever this is, they could find you mesmerizing. You are mesmerizing. Whoever this is that's feeling dumb or stupid. I'm not saying everybody who finds you mesmerizing is dumb or stupid, but there is somebody who feels that way. They feel mesmerized by this whole situation. Mm-hmm. And you know, mesmerized is not always like, oh my gosh, you know, it really can just be somebody who's just like probably in a trance-like state, reflecting over like just the stupidity of this whole situation. Like somebody could be in shock. Somebody could just be like feeling like, damn, like there could be something significant about somebody having an aneurysm. Okay, there's something significant about that. Something about headaches could be significant. Okay, somebody don't want to come off as weak. Whoever this was that was trying to invalidate you or who invalidated you. Okay, there's something about you speaking the truth about a situation, like, and people invalidating you, knowing that you're valid about what you're saying, what you're talking about, knowing that you're talking that good shit. Okay, and they could have invalidated you and sided with some type of toxic group. Okay, for some money, for clout, for popularity. Okay, this could have been individuals who didn't know the difference between love and hate, but you did. You knew. So it's also been somebody who lacks social awareness. Okay, using shame to manipulate. That don't work on you though. How the hell you gonna shame me and you don't even love yourself? How you gonna shame me and you're intimidated by me? How you gonna shame me and you feel triggered, you feel threatened by me, that you even gotta try to go out your way to shame me? Damn. And I ain't even doing nothing for real. Like, I'm just existing in my lane. And you feel like you gotta go out of your way to shame me, invalidate me? It's giving triggered. What the fuck? It's giving insecure. And you want me so desperately to believe that it's otherwise? No, you're insecure. Let's call a spade a spade. There's something about somebody using a child or using children to manipulate an outcome to work against you. Okay? Whoever this is, they want you to feel insecure about something that you're doing. Confirmation. You want me to feel insecure. When you're the one feeling like you gotta go out of your way to shame me, to manipulate me, to invalidate me, because you're in denial of the truth. The fuck? Because I'm mesmerizing and you hating on that? You don't want to come off as weak, so you feel like you gotta overdo it with trying to dominate a situation with lies and gossip and slander? You guys, there's something about people slick checking on you, but trying to play it cool. You know that. You're aware of that as well. There's somebody involved who thought they were going to be able to weaponize helplessness. Okay? Or even induce this energy in you somehow. They wanted you to be in this helplessness energy. I'm hearing Cheetah Girls when they were like, I can slay my own dragon. I can dream my own dreams. My knight in shining armor is me. So I'm gonna set me free. I don't wanna be like Cinderella, sitting in a dark, cold, dusty cellar, waiting for somebody to come and set me free. I don't wanna be like Cinderella, sitting in a dark, cold, dusty cellar, waiting for somebody. Look at confirmation. Waiting for somebody to come and set me free. Don't wanna be no. I'd rather rescue myself. That was my favorite song on Cheetah Girls, y'all. Oh, I love that scene so much. That whole little music video. When I was just a little girl, my mama used to tuck me into bed and she read me a story. There's something about your mom instilling, for some of you guys, there's something about your mom like instilling like some good values in you. Okay? My mama, like, even just thinking off the top of my head with my mom, like my mom, I remember my mom told me before, My mom used to always tell me to ask questions, always ask questions. Like, if you don't understand something, or if you feel like you need clarity or more understanding, don't be afraid to ask questions. That's one thing. Two, my mom will always tell me to pray for understanding before I read the Bible, period. Three, my mom always told me to pray. Four, my mom always told me that if a guy, most guys want something out of you. If they do something for you, they want something out of you. You get what I'm saying? And yeah, you know, like you know what I'm saying? So some of you guys could have had a guardian who instilled some type of values in you that it's ingrained in your heart. Okay? And it helped fuel some type of like integrity that you have about yourself, or basically disabling some of these things from being able to like manifest for you. Okay, or manifest against you with this weaponized helplessness. Okay, maybe you had a guardian or a mother, like they just don't do that. Not for everybody. Some of y'all do have a parent, okay, who's like that. Something is not gonna go their way. If there's a karmic mother involved, okay, whether yours or somebody else that you were connected to, something's not gonna go their way. And this doesn't have to just be a mother. This could be anybody a part of this unhealthy, toxic group dynamic. A father with this fake emperor here, or narcissist, a baby father, a boss, a job. This has something to do with a job. Okay, something's not going to go their way. So yeah, there's definitely something here about somebody trying to play some type of power game with you, with this fake emperor, and got a whole lot of new money though. Damn, man, I'm not about to pick up these cards. Oh well. Let's see, what's the tea? Wake up call. Somebody had a wake up call. This guy has something to do with you being single by choice, for those of you who are single, or something about you being very private, okay, about your love life or your personal life, okay. This could have been somebody trying to bait you to reveal something that you just strategically choose not to reveal. Okay. There's something about somebody wanting you to like get in this space of being helpless and just settling for any and everything, you know, just degrading yourself, okay, disrespecting yourself, like just out there. She just giving it out. Somebody wanted you to do that because that's really who they are, or they didn't want somebody to see you as a viable option here. Somebody who still loves you, even through some type of separation here, this long distance love. Okay. There's something about you loving people from a distance as well. That was a tough teacher for these people, or you taught some people a tough lesson here that you can love them from a distance. Sure can. Blocked and deleted. Lord, this is crazy. I'm telling you, like, somebody thought that they were going to trick you into conforming to desperation. But that's not who you are. That's not who you are. And you knew that that's what they wanted. You knew. So there's something significant about you having dreams, and okay, you got fake friends here. They get people showing up in your dream state or something like that. And even in the dream state, you could be like in this unbothered energy or like uninterested energy, even in the dream state. You got soulmate here and third party. Yo, I gotta show y'all the cards, because this is exactly what's going on in somebody's world. There's a third party looking at you like this, like for some of you guys, you could be in a connection, okay, or they could be looking at somebody dreaming about you, or they know somebody is thinking about you, mesmerized, dreaming, fantasizing about you with secret fantasies, and you are mesmerizing. Both of those cards came out. They could be hiding this, okay, with that flame behind this person's back. Somebody could be hiding this, but it's very obvious. Or somebody, look, reconciliation. There's something about somebody having some type of secret confirmation, plastic smiles, having some type of secret desires or fantasies about you. Look at all this mask energy. Truth revealed. Maybe somebody could have revealed this, or I don't know. There's something. This truth was revealed somehow to a third party. Oh my God, I just heard something so crazy. Like, if this was somebody who was claiming that some type of negative influence or some type of lies were derivative from their intuition, or I just know, or I had a dream that da 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 da, just to have you denied, even though there's something about you embodying truth, or something about something being true about you, or somebody's feelings being true about you, right? My intuition, my spidey senses, face ass bitch. That's what it's giving. You know what could have came through that intuition though? The fact that somebody still got some type of secret desires about you. That somebody sees you as a safe space. This can even be multiple individuals. This could be individuals whom they even recruited to come against you, who see you as a safe space. Okay? There's something about people helping this person learning a tough lesson, or learning some type of karmic lesson here, some of them anyway. Something that was painful but necessary. There's something about you being a role model, showing these people what to release or something like that. Learning something so you don't live it again. Okay, this is also like just your energy. Like, this is how you move. Okay, because you have the ability to know the difference between love and hate, and you're moving accordingly so you don't have to live through some shit again. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's something about past life soulmate, y'all. You got past life reconciliation. This even be like past life people who followed you from a past life, or followed y'all, okay, from a past life. Somebody wants to have a heart-to-heart talk and own up to their mistakes, okay? This even be you having a heart-to-heart talk with yourself, with the divine, or whatever safe space that you've created for yourself, and owning to your own mistakes and choosing to rebuild, okay? New rules, same souls, okay? New money. Instant familiarity, deja vu connection, old karma resurfacing. You've met before, just not here. Even with this old karma resurfacing and how I just said new money again, there's something about you being wealthy in a past life, okay? There's something about you having this authority in the past life, okay? And somebody trying to mix the signals, or multiple individuals trying to mix the signals about who you are, like, to confuse you about yourself, or confuse you about like natural qualities about you, and trying to conform you into going against that, going against who you really are, who you've been in a past life, okay? Because it has something to do with some type of wealth, or you unlocking some type of wealth here. Yeah. There's something significant about your prayers, okay? How you use the word to command what's yours to be returned back to you, okay? And you know what it's given to? You know, like when a parent, if a kid is being disobedient, or they got in trouble or something, how you may revoke something from them. This is you having the awareness of the impact of your energy, okay? When you connect with people, or you attach and you love and you invest in people, and they had you fucked up, or they trying to play crazy or play stupid, like they don't want to give you the credit with this jealousy energy. They don't want, this is your energy, and they don't want to give you the credit. They want to play crazy. They want to play these games. They want to try to use people to make you feel jealous and rejected and shit like that. Make you deny the truth about yourself. Deny living in your truth. Deny your awareness. Okay, bet. I'll take that back. You remember my energy that you was manifesting off of? I'll take that back. The fuck? That's mine anyway. Shit, y'all want to leave me high and dry? I mean, I think I need it more than y'all do. Y'all got each other, right? It's just me and this bitch. I'll take my energy back. Thank you. I'll take my blessings back. Thank you. Truth revealed. Okay, so jealousy is out here heavily. How y'all doing? Hey, jealousy. Hey, jealous ones. Hey, jealous bitch. How you doing? Level up. 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 Y'all gonna have those divine unions like Sierra and Russell. That's the reality. Glow up season. Outgrowing certain people and places, stepping into your next version. Not everyone can come. And you know what? Y'all know how it was really, look, reconciliation, confirmation. Y'all are going to have a relationship that's like Sierra and Russell or beyond. Okay? Somebody who prays, somebody who's intentional with their words, okay? To manifest what they desire for themselves through God, with God. Okay? And it's mutual. Y'all both on that type of timing. That's what y'all manifesting. Okay? You may get a late night call about somebody who wants to reconcile. Or there's something about some late night calls. Or you having like deep talks with somebody. Like staying up late talking to someone. This card funny as hell. It says, up when the world is sleeping. Booty call or deep talk. True colors after dark. What do they really want? And I feel like that Shaw's energy too. Like, what do you really want? Like, and it's not even a matter of like them, you needing them to tell you the truth, because you have the ability to know the difference between love and hate. You know what I'm saying? And depending on what the person wants, you know what I'm saying? They may deny the truth. They may try to hypnotize you, put you in a trance-like state, but you're too aware, so it's not gonna work. And when you ask them, what do you really want? When you give them the time and the opportunity, it will behoove them to show up authentically. Because when you realize it's not, y'all the type of people, y'all complete the conversation like, oh, okay. They try to hit you up the next day, they block. Truth revealed. Breadcrumbs. Truth revealed. You know something too, like, y'all could have people who feel like you're stuck up or bougie because you're not thirsty behind every offer that comes your way. Just because of what they look like. They can look good and everything. That ain't the only person who look good that you attracted. You attract a lot of people who look good. You look good. Divine timing. If you're not feeling the vibes, you're just not feeling the vibes. That's what it is. You're not pressed. Desperate. So who is this? Okay, you got drunk texts, liquid courage, honesty, late night confessions, unfiltered emotions. A drunk mind speaks a sober heart. A long distance love. Somebody could be love bombing somebody while they're drunk. That's what I'm getting. Whoever it is, somebody's love bombing somebody who's focused on like somebody that they're miles apart away from, a long distance love, somebody who feels like their heart is connected elsewhere or connected with you. You got time zones and trust tests, extra effort required, communication is your lifeline. Somebody could be focused on somebody that there's some type of separation or some type of distance, and somebody could be like love bombing them, okay? Drunk texting them or want them to get drunk, trying to love bomb them to get drunk. You know what? I never paid attention to this person in the back of this card. You got power couple here though. intense attention, big gestures fast, over the top affection, too much, too soon, too fake. Somebody could have, there's something about you expressing unfiltered emotions, like when it comes to this type of energy as well. Like, especially if you can sense the person's true intentions. I was trying to remember, yeah, with this drama magnet. I was trying to remember, there was a song I was channeling before I went live. Who is this person? So there is a drama magnet here trying to love bomb somebody, okay, who's focused on you, or let's see, okay, somebody's trying to love on somebody who's feeling dumb, like because of them siding with some people here. They could have blocked this person because of some type of sudden clarity. You can't unsee the truth. Universe ringing the alarm. Pay attention now. A hard stop. So somebody who did some type of hard stop with somebody, yeah, somebody's protecting their peace digitally and emotionally from whoever this is. This can also just be your energy overall with people. Sometimes silence is self-respect. Damn, I can't remember the I can't think of the song. I'm trying to see, like, who is this person? Let's see if we get some details about this love bomber drama magnet person who's blocked and deleted, or who's trying to block you or delete you. That's what it's giving. This person was trying to block you and delete you. Somebody could have actually tried to, like, arrange for your life to be, you know what I'm saying? It says they don't know what to do. This person don't know what to do. If this is somebody like a soulmate or whatever, maybe this person don't know what to do. You got someone wants out of what they've involved themselves in against you. Confirmation. And they don't know what to do. Shit. Somebody could be being watched by the police. This is what they want out of. Or there could be somebody else that's being watched by the police. Okay, so you can, this will also be confirmation for you if you just like seen like a whole bunch of police out of nowhere, like recently, like close to where you are. That can be confirmation. Yeah, they tried to make conflict, chaos, drama your life. A drama magnet. Now, how you got drama magnet clarified by try to make conflict, chaos, and drama your life? This would just be overall. This could be like karmic family, karmic friends, like people wishing that upon you because they're haters. Okay, people whom you're aware who really loves you or have love for you and who's really a hater. Like, you're not surprised by this energy. You possibly even know where it's coming from. Okay, or you know what's going on. You know what's being projected. Okay. Somebody could be being watched by the police because of how they were earning some type of wealth here illegally. Or maybe even trying to like harvest your energy or harvest or take something from you. It says it was never theirs to take. Damn, what is going on? Who is this? Tell me more about this person. Betrayed by a friend. This person was betrayed by a friend. Maybe a friend ratted somebody out here. You got separation that kills. And okay, so for some, this could have something to do with a parent controlling their adult child's life. Okay. Maybe somebody's parent could have worked with their friend or whatever to have them betrayed, or to betray them, or get them to betray you. Try to take something from them, possibly you. Maybe somebody feel like these people betrayed them, or trick them into, you got blood magic. Maybe somebody could have used blood magic. Blood magic could be significant. It says they never wanted this person, zero attraction. Maybe somebody was trying to force somebody to be with somebody, or maybe somebody was forcing themselves on somebody with that drunk text energy, love bomb, and this person is not attracted to them. They have zero attraction to this person. So somebody could have resorted to some type of blood magic. This person who wants to do better than you, wanting to do better than you, this could be a soulmate, or this could be somebody connected to a soulmate who wanted to do better than you. This could even be like fake ass friends or hating ass motherfuckers, like preying on your downfall, okay? Because they want to do better than you. These people, or somebody's reaching a dead end now. They've hit a dead end. You could be a highly targeted individual. You're the dead end for these people, I'll tell you that. Yeah, you're the dead end, you're the trap. You're the trap. The meanest fly trap. I know we're not talking about the trap museum. I ain't never been there. Never been there. Never been interested. Ego not only identify as success, achievement, or adoration, the ego can identify just as deeply with suffering. So these are people who wanted you to like identify yourself with suffering, or this could be their reality right now. They wanted you to reach some type of dead end by like making suffering your identity. Somebody could have got pregnant from their partner's sibling. That could be being exposed. Okay. You got heart transformation. So there's something about the transformation of your heart, or somebody's heart is being transformed here. It makes me think about the prayer, creating me a clean heart and renew a right spirit within me. Okay. So this could be a soulmate. This could be you. Somebody definitely failed at blocking your voice. There was a lot of investment here to silence you, block your voice, or block some type of communication here. That could be why blocked and deleted was here as well. Something about listening to 40 hertz. I definitely recommend listening to 40 hertz. Y'all can look into that. Okay, that can help with transforming your heart or healing your heart for some type of suffering here, or people trying to cause you deep suffering. 40 hertz, please research that. 40 hertz has been proven to improve dementia, Alzheimer's. They've used it for all kind of like diseases and ailments and stuff like that, to heal the cells, repair the cells, and heal your DNA. It really works. So listening to 40 hertz is significant, okay? For some of you, your family does dark magic. This could be why you need to listen to 40 hertz, because there was definitely like intentional attacks to your heart here. So the video that I posted yesterday, my 3-hour video, is not posted right now. I got it private, but I talked about how some years ago, when I used to go to the Bible study at my college, we had a visiting pastor, and when they did a prayer line, he did something different from me than he did with anybody else. He had his wife come and place her hand on my heart. And I think he had his hand on my shoulder, if not my head, but they both prayed for me together as a couple, as a married couple. And I left out the reason why he had her put her hand on my heart and he prayed with my heart. He had a message for me. Basically, in essence, he was saying that there was intentional attack on my heart at that time. And it was. And you know, your heart is connected to like your finances as well. Okay. Growth. Heightened social awareness. Wait, and it's 77 people in the chance. Your heightened social awareness ruined their raggedy ass plans. Like, yo, y'all remember that book, No David? No David. Somebody know it could be David. But y'all know how I think at the end that book used to be so funny to us as kids. Like, He was such a hard-headed motherfucker. Somebody is hard-headed as fuck. No, David. No, David. And he just kept doing shit. And I think at the end of the book, he had ran outside butt-ass naked. Something like that could be significant. Somebody thought they was going to do this to you. Somebody thought they was going to induce some type of psychosis in you by constantly putting you in scenarios to cause you suffering. Okay, break your heart over and over again with his hypnotism trance-like state. This could have been like your family. What is your family does dark magic. Like these people wanted you to be in a space of hysteria because they're envious of your career and money. Envious of your heightened social awareness for some of them. There's something significant about trying to trick you with the fact, oh, we're your family. Oh, I'm your friend. Oh, you're like family. But you know the difference between love and hate. Okay? By people's decisions and their choices. Witchcraft and demonic manipulation hitting them and those they are connected to. Damn. There's something about somebody having the truth about their family doing dark magic, but they were in denial. They were in denial of these people being envious of their career and money or their potential. Even being envious of their heightened awareness or social awareness. So there was a lot of energy like invested in trying to transform this person's heart into like darkness, okay? There's something about you earning your wealth legitimately, okay? This is why they envy your career and money. And you outlasted some kind of injustice here, or several injustices. You outlasted it, okay? And that's why I told you I was picking up on like some type of waiting game, like waiting for you to conform to some fuck shit, and you refused. You stood your ground, even if it was just you and God, okay? In their eyes, you being alone. Okay, there's something like it's the irony of you being stronger than people who grouped up together to work against you. Several groups of people, several toxic group dynamics, unhealthy dynamics that rose up against you, and you still being solid, your heart still being solid, you still retaining the purity of your heart. Okay, you got some people thinking deeply, or this even there's some people thinking deeply about you, or you could just be a deep thinker as well. Okay, somebody wanted to turn that energy or use that energy against you. So with that unable to insert themselves, somebody knows you're a deep thinker. Okay, somebody was trying to insert themselves in your mind and your energy or whatever. Okay, thinking that they were going to be able to siphon your essence or whatever, so somebody can see them as you type shit. Yeah. This person that I just touched on, touched on, ew. So this could have been somebody trying to do some type of sex magic or touching on themselves just to get in your energy. Just somebody who was desperate to get in your energy. Okay, this could have been shit that they was looking up. This could have been somebody who became so obsessed with you though, or even obsessed with somebody else who's obsessed. There could be a soulmate who's been touching themselves. Think about you. And somebody who's been obsessed with trying to delete you or get you deleted, man, listen. This person could be dying from an addiction. Damn. Yep. Listen, so you're just not like that. It's unnecessary. Followed by jump, gang up, and sneak attack. So there was definitely energies planning to jump you, gang up on you, sneak attack you, okay? And you didn't react or respond a certain type of way because you're just not like that. It's unnecessary for you to respond that way or to get in the cage with these dogs. What the fuck? Y'all not my dogs. Them ain't my dogs. The fuck? I'll call, what is it called? What's the animal people called? Guy. Guy, you go get these raggedy dogs. Let me stop. Guy, can you go help these dogs? They know they got rabies. Somebody wants to spoil you. I want to spoil you. I want to show you. I'm hearing that song,
Look, because you know you're not, you know you ain't been missing out on a goddamn thing. You're not missing out on nothing. I swear they want you to feel like you can't sit with us. You can't sit with us. No, you can't sit with me. Whoever this is that was trying to keep some type of drama going. This could be what the addiction is. The addiction could be some type of drama that they're trying to keep going with you, or an addiction could be them trying to like still delete you or eliminate you, get rid of you, defeat you. They could be dying from that shit. Okay? I said no, David. No, Davina. This is so they're trying to keep the drama going because they're worried about how they will be seen. Bitch, we see you. You're already seen. Like I said earlier, like you conjuring a light being's name. You're conjuring their energy. You're constantly trying to compare yourself to their energy. You're dark, demonic as hell, trying to compare yourself to this Empress energy. Look at all that light around the Empress. Look at all that light. She even look like she looking dead at somebody. Like, who the hell is this coming up over here? Like who that? Block. Protected. This giving Archangel Michael. Y'all said what? It's giving like several attempts or several motherfuckers, and Archangel Michael like boop bop boop bop bop bop. While you're over here focused on executing some type of plans or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody's focused on executing some type of plan behind the scenes. Okay. But damn, I was hearing, y'all remember that song, It Ain't Nothing For Me to Ball On You. It ain't nothing for me to spoil you. If I adore you, I'ma get it. I never knew what they said on that part. What Future said? If I adore you, I'ma give you that something. I don't know what he said. He say Bentley? I don't know what he said. Betty? I don't know what that man said. I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. Nikki said, I wanna be with a honor to be, but I need a hood nigga with an honor degree. I don't even know what she said. That's not, she said llama degree. Llama? Anyway, somebody feels like they supported the wrong person. Okay. They made a bad judgment. You got judge in reverse. They made a mistake. Okay, listening to somebody's false judgments about you or judging you, like with unhealthy group dynamic. Okay, or this drama magnet here that they supported over you because they couldn't tell the difference between love and hate. It's even been somebody who was dealing with some type of lack of self-love. Okay, there's something significant about secret recordings. Excuse me. You've been taking your time in alignment with divine patience and pace. Okay, maintaining your divine pace no matter what. No matter what, we made our bond from the very end. This is, somebody could be thinking deeply about their future. There could be several individuals thinking deeply about their future. This even be you. Okay, you were definitely underestimated. Somebody's realizing someone or others are intentionally sabotaging you or sabotaging them, and they did it for money. Okay, this even be you just realizing about these people intentionally sabotaging you. Several individuals that you left behind. Okay, there was some type of division drawn, okay, by God, because these people were intentionally sabotaging you, and they did it for money, or they did it about money, about the money that you was making, the money you had potential to make. Okay, or because they wanted to do something better to you, they wanted to succeed past you or some shit. It's something like that. With this making peace with the situation, this could be with this says appreciating the good times shared. Like you appreciate the good times that were shared with these people. You know what I'm saying? There could definitely be people like reminiscing on you. Somebody's in a situation where they don't know who the father is to their kid. Okay. Yeah, you got error in judgment. There could have been somebody who just knew they was gonna put you in some type of danger here. They are in danger in reverse. That was an error in judgment. It's either been like somebody trying to convince somebody that you're dangerous for them to be associated with, and that was an error in judgment. Because you remain loyal to God. This is the only thing somebody's being proven about you. That's the only thing somebody's seeing about you. And you remain loyal to God, like even through some type of tumultuous like cycle here. Okay. It drew my attention back to this. Your family does dark magic energy. Somebody could have been trying to influence your judgment through dark magic, or influence a soulmate's judgment through dark magic. Look, to push you out, now they need you. Underestimated you. Pushed you out, now they need you. This could be a few different individuals here who thought pushing you out was gonna ease their self-esteem or boost their ego, or not, I don't know, decrease their triggers. Somebody definitely deceived somebody with some type of fake charm here. Somebody who was pretending like they were angelic. Okay, you got angelic and fake charm. Or there's something about you truly being an angelic energy, and somebody's trying to claim that this is fake charm. Okay, telling somebody that they're in danger. Or that's just fake charm. That person's just charming you when you were being sincere. Somebody's lying ass mama. Lying ass mama, your lying ass mama, they lying ass mama, somebody lying ass mama. Somebody been biting off your style, okay? True motives exposed. So somebody's lying ass mama, their true motives were exposed or have been exposed. Okay? About some type of lies or what they were doing to a natural bae, somebody's natural bae. You could be this natural bae. Okay? Counterpart intentionally hurt you to get this counterpart to intentionally hurt you. Now, a card came out earlier about parents trying to control their adult child's life. Then you got lying ass mama, true motives exposed. Somebody mama could have been hating on you, dog. I ain't gonna hold you. They wanted you to be left behind, or they feared being left behind if this person like really lock in with you, because they toxic. This person could be the dark magic that they could be. Look, when I was about to say this, I was about to say the dark magic that they could be doing, this person's family or your family, somebody's mama, okay, could have something to do with hypnotizing this person, putting this person in some type of trance-like state. They can even be doing this through food, okay, or through some type of lies here, or love spells as well, because you got love spells here, okay. Fake truths and revelations. What I said about somebody trying to make it seem like, oh, my intuition, oh, I had a dream, oh, Martin Luther King face ass. Like, come on now. Fake truths, revelations. Lying ass mama, true motives exposed. Or this could just be a karmic feminine, okay? You got destined reunions, okay? Destined reunions. There was some love spells here trying to come between us. Never too much, never too much, never too much. You can expect good news, but you know that good news on the way. 88 people in the chat. Good news on the way. Okay. About destined reunions, maybe. This could even be like just past life connections. This will be people you haven't even met yet in this lifetime, but it's past life connections that's connected to some type of wealth or new money. Okay. Good news on the way. An environment where you're treated fairly. That's what the good news is about. Good news on the way. An environment where you're treated fairly. A whole lot of new money, destined reunions. I think it's time to close out, y'all. Oh, 99 on the timer. Somebody feel like you fine. Okay. Be like, okay, he might be a weirdo, but they a fine ass weirdo. That's my fine ass weirdo. But whoever this is that was trying to use this as an insult to you, there's something about these people really being the weirdos. Okay, hating. But somebody like some type of weird, quirky, peculiar energy that you have, okay? Because they could be like that too, but maybe they just hide it, okay? It says, wish their girlfriend or boyfriend was just like me. See? Don't you wish your girlfriend was just like me? Somebody was definitely trying to manifest this onto you. Broke as a joke in reverse. Envious because they were envious of your career and your money, and they was envious of somebody's of people's genuine love for you, okay? That you're genuinely lovable. You don't have to fake, you don't have to be superficial, you don't have to wear a superficial mask and conform to the crowd at the time to be liked, okay? Yeah, nah, that's not your vibe. That's not your vibe. People actually like that you're not a follower. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, people find you refreshing type shit. Like, damn, I be feeling the same way. I always felt, damn. That's how people feel. Look, somebody could be fighting for you behind the scenes or fighting over you behind the scenes. Somebody could be fighting for you. You guys could have dealt with somebody trying to like disturb your peace or disturb your energy different ways. Like if you live like an apartment complex or different things like that, or you're at work and somebody come and do some weird shit, like somebody just kept trying to weaken, irritate you to insert themselves somehow. Whoever this is, they've already murdered someone. Look, I feel like the more we stay here, the more that's gonna come out, man. They already said somebody being watched by the police. Man, look now, look now, look now, look now, look now. Someone died. Anyway, keep listening to God. I mean, I don't need to tell you that. We know that. You listen to God. You listen to God. Not all this noise and this shit in the background that people are trying to like create around you or project or cause this drama magnet and shit like that. You listen to God. You know how they say God speaks very like lowly, like quietly and stuff like that. Like you really gotta be tuned in to hear God, recognize God or whatever. God is louder to you than any of this demonic shit, okay? Yep, that's your norm. Your norm is God being louder for you, okay? Then there's these raggedy ends. It says feeling more pain, crying more tears than what they've caused you. Now, I'm gonna close out with that. Let's keep it real now. You survived some malevolent darkness. You survived some deep ass suffering, like something excruciatingly painful, okay? And there was nobody there you didn't really have people for real. You get what I'm saying? To like help you get through that. God helped you get through that shit for real, for real. But these people who orchestrated this shit, I guarantee you, you know how fucked up you was. You know how fucked up that shit hurt. This card says these people are feeling more pain, crying more tears than what they've caused you. And y'all cry a lot. You cried a lot. You cried a lot. So just imagine. And these people, some of these people, they're not going to survive this malevolent. They are the malevolent darkness. What the fuck? A 304. They trying to cope through some type of 304 activities. Bad offer. Accepted some type of bad offer here. And they got them fucked up. Ten of Swords. Listen, the Ten of Swords come out. Because when I was just pulling for myself, the other night, Ten of Swords came out. Tell me more about this bad offer, feeling more pain. Somebody took a bad offer here while they was doing their 3-4 activities, shenanigans. They accepted a bad offer here. Now they feeling more pain, crying more tears than what they've caused you. You got 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody didn't hold up their end of the bargain in the situation. Okay, or somebody got dropped. Stop. Drop. Oh. Somebody got dropped. Oh, hey, what I do? What I do? Oh. You got, oh. This why they got dropped, y'all. Boy, what do you see was behind the 10 of cups and the lovers? What I say? What I say? Bruh. Listen. Feeling more pain, crying more tears than what they've caused you. This even be a counterpart seeing this person as a bad offer. Feeling like this person is a 304. Okay. Damn. I don't know, y'all. Or it's any type of 304 activities. It don't matter what the fuck it was. Somebody got a bad offer. Somebody's being seen as a bad offer. Okay. Why the hell I heard stop, drop, and roll? That is crazy as hell. That 2-0. There's something about the past here, okay? Or past love. Because you got the 10 of cups, the lover's card, and the 6 of cups. Okay, pleasant memories, good memories. There was a card that came out earlier about appreciating the good time shared. You can have several people, but it's 10 of cups. There could be several people in this nostalgia energy concerning you. Okay, the bad offer could be bad advice. Okay, for somebody who's loose with their energy or reckless or something. Okay, even if it's not like a 304 for something, like they could just be reckless. Okay, it could be something about people that there was genuine love shared between y'all, good memories and stuff, them being nostalgic over those good times shared, and them following behind. Look, 10 of cups. Told you, it can be several individuals here that you left out in the cold or call themselves trying to make you feel left out, and you really left them behind for real. They could want to make peace with you. Okay. After this, look. We supposed to be getting up out of here, bro. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. About working something out. Okay. There's something about you like being like a brand new person, or these people feel like that's your energy. It's like there's something about you just renewing. Like, even if it's somebody called themselves trying to 10 of swords you, it's like, God damn, it's giving resurrection in this bitch. It's giving resurrection in this bitch. Somebody's definitely Aries. You got significant Aries placements. I'm gonna read the signs that came out. Look. And then I'm gonna close out for real, y'all. So you got Aries, Gemini, Virgo, Gemini. Okay. Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio. Damn, all these swords is crazy. Taurus. Yeah, that's the main energy, y'all. You done exercised some demons in this motherfucker. You got Queen Exorcist. That's your vibe. Queen Exorcist. Okay. Reported for duty, sir. Like this is your vibes. This is your natural. Like this is naturally who you are. You exercise demons in this motherfucker. I had wrote something before. I said I've been sent many beasts and I've tamed them. Parenting. I said parenting. I oughta name them. They lack basic home training. That's what y'all giving. You've been sent many beasts and you tamed them all. Radiates the regal feminine, whether you're a masculine or a feminine. Uses her benevolent authority to protect others. By freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses naturally. This is just naturally who you are. That's your natural habitat. That's your natural habit, is what I'm hearing. And it has something to do with your communication with nature, with the divine, even casting out demons, like even commanding. Okay? Your words is something to do with your proper use of the tongue. Somebody definitely thought they was going to control you, control somebody else, or control others. Whoever this was that was arrogant and had a false sense of authority. They felt challenged by you. Okay? They felt challenged by your regal, benevolent authority. But my thing is, if you're somebody who uses your benevolent authority to protect others, of course you protect yourself with that same benevolent authority. Like, let's get real. Okay? Somebody definitely was trying to attach entities to you or conjure demons and demons. This could be somebody who's being haunted. Experiencing some type of paranormal activity now. There's that addict again. They were addicted to doing this shit. They could actually have some type of addictions here. You could have helped somebody recognize and confront like some type of addictive behavior that they were in. Yeah, with this Avenger energy and child wounded confirmation. Y'all, we gotta get up out of here for real. Desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself, confirmation. Like I just said, if you protect others with your benevolent authority, of course you protect yourself. Awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children, opens the learning path of forgiveness. Some of you guys could also be lighting the path, or here's the thing. The beauty in you surviving malevolent warfare and shit like that is what you do as an alchemist with it. Okay? You awaken compassion and desire to serve other wounded children. And you awaken this desire in other wounded children to do this as well. Okay? You lighten the path. You transmute some of the darkest shit, bro. So you're going to be able to avenge some of the strongest people, or people who, listen. People who are very powerful, okay? And they were like manipulated into having their power be used for ill will. You get what I'm saying? You're overturning that in some people's lives. For sure. With this priest energy. You got priest, judge, and saboteur. And healer. Boy, look, it's time to go. You got artist too. Oh my God. I love this. I love this for us. I love this for us. Facilitates spiritual commitment. Serves as a channel of spiritual energy, balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power, like I just said. Highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it will bring to your life. This is how you are. You highlight people's fear of self-empowerment. And the changes that it will bring to their lives, okay? Like people who are self-sabotaging, okay, or who are in these cycles of self-sabotaging. Like, you freed yourself from this. You freed yourself from people who were sabotaging you or being saboteurs in your life, okay? And trying to sabotage your efforts of healing yourself or healing others. Like, it's giving you starting off or off-starting like some type of healing like energy or cycle for somebody, and then having people that was already in their lives somebody lying ass mama, karmic ass feminine, karmic ass masculine, whomever, karmic fake ass friends, siblings, whomever, trying to come in and sabotage you off starting somebody's healing journey. Passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Ability to help transform pain into healing. And that's the ability that you have. Look, so shapeshifter was hiding behind these cards. I'll tell you, somebody wanted to shapeshift, okay? Some type of healing effect that you have on others or environment, situations, your intentions. Somebody wanted to shapeshift that energy. That's why we had angelic and fake charm. Somebody was trying to make it seem like, oh, that's just fake charm, da da da. Okay? When you true to this shit. Yeah, you're somebody who prays a lot. And your prayers definitely reach. Your prayers definitely are effective as fuck, okay? Skilled at navigating through different levels of consciousness. You have the ability to see the potential in everything. That's why you're able to see people's potential. Because you know what to feed. You feed that. It's not a matter of you being gullible and green and naive. No, you feed people's highest potential. You feed people's higher selves. And you know how to recognize what's working against that. What's trying to keep them from that. You got a bully that's in hermit mode now? The bully in hermit mode? The bully is isolated? Or somebody isolated themselves from this energy? You got bully in the reverse. Conceals deep fears behind verbal or physical abuse. Seek solitude to focus intently on inner life. Serves personal creativity. There's something about you going in hermit mode, okay? While somebody calling themselves bullying you, and you coming out this king as this king energy, or this is what's going on with a counterpart. Enlightened, benevolent leadership benefiting those in your charge. No, I'm telling you, there's something about people trying to bully you, okay? Or somebody particularly call themselves being a bully in your life, okay? And you going into hermit mode on the motherfuckers, like, seek solitude to focus intently on inner life, to serve personal creativity, bringing forth enlightened, benevolent leadership to benefit those in your charge, or that you're just going to influence in general, like day to day in your life, whomever you cross paths with, okay, whoever come across you. That's what you're doing. That's how you're transmuting the energy. Accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. Without negotiating the power of your spirit. A pioneer. Alchemist. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, this is beautiful. Passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. Transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. Damn. Alright, y'all. So there's something about you preparing, or God preparing you for a new life. Or somebody could be preparing for a new life, okay? With you. And while I'm hearing Jaheim, gotta find my way back to you, baby. Gotta find my way back. Somebody definitely wanted you to be a statistic, y'all. But you're set apart. You're fearfully and wonderfully made. You're peculiar. You know yourself. You love yourself. You know the difference between love and hate. Okay? Microaggressions, macro, it don't matter. You be peeping what's going on. You give people grace, though. But you be peeping what people mean by what they say, what they do, how they try to trigger you, whatever. You know what they be doing. You know what be going on. Okay? But you know, a lot of people who do that and feel like they got to do stuff like that, you know that they're very, they're really fragile. They're really fragile. It's like they want you to be distracted by your fragility. Okay, because you're a delicate energy, you are, but you're also tough skin. You know what I'm saying? And so you have compassion where it's necessary, and they try to use that against you. You know what I'm saying? They want to tell themselves or convince themselves or who they rally up or team up with, because they all insecure, they all feel triggered by it. You know what I'm saying? And they want to redefine your softness, your gentleness, okay? Your kind-heartedness. They want to redefine it, okay? To make themselves feel better about how fragile they really are. Okay? Because that's what it is. If somebody feels intimidated by you, energy vampire, they're fragile. Mm-hmm. Time to pull the plug. I'm gonna tell y'all this though. If you want to be a moderator, because I don't think I have any right now. I may have one. If you want to be a moderator on my channel, because my channel is growing, please comment on any video, but let me know. Okay, I am gonna have to like clarify it with the divine. I'm not even gonna hold you. Okay, like as you can imagine, experience a lot of crazy ass shit, bro. But if you want to be a moderator, please comment on one of my videos to let me know if you're serious. Because the reason why I don't really read the chat like that is because there are people, sometimes people will intentionally try to put spells and witchcraft in the chat. Okay, and so sometimes that's why I don't read the chat, but I do want to be able to read my chat more often and interact with you guys more often. It's not that I'm stuck up and shit like that. It's just me, having to move strategically so I can still get the message out. You know what I'm saying? But I love you guys. Thank you. And hopefully this was helpful for you. I'll see you guys.